all that framework, right? While we are understanding that, we must also remember every one of us ada kelemahan kita tersendiri, ada kelebihan kita tersendiri. Okay? We are going to unlock that as well. Alright? And then learn how to adapt communication approach, manage conflict more effectively, build stronger working relationship. At the end of the day, why are we all here for? Kenapa kita datang kerja? Why are we coming to Toys Asia Rec every single day? Money. Career. Career also equals to money, right? Why are we here today? Why we wake up in the morning, susah-susah ambil bus, train, go through jam, come here for what? For rice bowl. So, we are here for one goal, which is the rice bowl, right? So, we need to work, we need to come, have a pleasant working environment, making sure we support one another, we build one another, and then we gain, at the end of the day, our resilience. That's all, as simple as that. Not to come, oh, hari ni saya nak bully siapa ah, hari ni saya nak marah siapa ah, hari ni saya nak make whose life more miserable. That's not the game, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to do with Dove. Okay, understanding the 4 Dove personality. Okay, sebelum tu, I want all of you to pick up your phones. This is the QR code. This is dalam bahasa Inggeris. The next one is bahasa Malaysia. Those who want English, please scan now. I will give you bahasa Malaysia. Scan ready English? Scan your English. I will give you all bahasa shortly. Answer the questions. Okay, semua pandang sini ya. Jawab soalan tu, jangan fikir lama-lama. Don't think about the question for too long. You see the question on top of your mind, you answer the question. Okay, you're not supposed to think too long because it has to be your personality, right? Okay, now this is the Malay version. Imbas kod QR untuk mengambil quiz penilaian personality anda. I will give you 5 minutes, 5 to 8 minutes. Once you're done, put your phone down. I will know you are done. Be truthful. Kadang-kadang soalan tu repeat. There is a reason for the repeat. Take your time. you overthink until you influence the results. It has to come on top of your mind. Faham any of the words and see here also. Lepas tu dalam email dia akan bagi lagi dengan teliti your characteristic, your personality characteristic. There is dove, there is eagle, there is peacock or owl. You got it, Roshi? Okay. Afiq sudah? Sudah? Matt dah? Ini dah? Isi belum? Dah. Ijaz dah? Zain dah? Belum lagi? Oh, still. Joe sister. Everybody done, ah? Afiq, you okay, Afiq? Okay. Sambil kita tunggu Zee, you got ready? Okay. So, burung merpati. Who can tell me what is the characteristic of burung merpati? When you look at dove, what comes to your mind? Loyal? Ready? Soft? Ready? Peaceful? Ready? Fine. Macam mana you got the right? Jittery. What is it? Oh, okay. Direct, ah? Okay. Ready? Burung merpati. Whenever you see burung merpati, steady. Okay. Ah? Apa? Okay. Owl. When you look at owl, ada pernah nampak owl tak? Pernah nampak owl? Apa? Senyap. Quiet. Okay. Aware? Ready? Orang? Okay. Alright. Because you can bet. Okay. So, you're saying what? The aura of it is dark. It's a dark thing. That means it's like an unknown, a bit mysterious. Boleh? Okay. So, mysterious, unknown. Okay. Peacock. Extrovert. Okay. Lagi. Peacock. Entertaining. Okay. Sebab kita selalu nampak peacock tu, dia kalau dia ada audience, dia selalu buka and show off, right? Is that a female peacock or male peacock? Male. Kalau animal, the male are the beautiful ones, kan? Okay. So, what else is a peacock? Loud. Okay. Yes. Can be very loud. Bila dia dah bising tu, sangat bising. Okay. Last. B-O-B-E. Eagle. Okay. What characteristics? Bossy. Okay. Bossy. Observant. Lagi. Sharp. Ya. Pandangan dia, pandangan maut. Lagi. Eyeliner. Lagi one more characteristic of eagle. Lone ranger.
Orang akan hari sini.
Okay, so how many of you are those? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many of you are out? Me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm an owl. How many of you are peacock?
Ada stop tak?
Ada peacock. Peacock. What peacock only, ya? Mr. Indonesian is peacock or is an eagle? Okay, eagle is apa? Wow. 1, 2. Okay, alright. So let's look at some of the characteristics of dove, owl, peacock, and eagle. Now, personality dove ni kan, siapa tadi dove? 1, 2. Dia peaceful. Betul? Okay. Friendly. logical, wise, whole, and reserved, quiet, aware, mysterious, and unknown. So when you look at the bird itself, you boleh tahu lah lebih kurang dia punya ciri-ciri kan. Okay, so it's logical, wise, whole, and reserved. Peacock, flamboyant. Ini kita tahu lah sekarang kan, kata kita dikerang peacock, ya tak? Flamboyant, positive, confident, emotional. Siapa peacock? Correct tak?
Correct ah? After you all find out and let me know lah. Okay, only 3 weeks they don't know yet. Then
Yes.
3 weeks they can confirm betul ke tak betul lah ya. Saya tak tahu.
Eagle, bold, highly assertive, decisive, and insensitive. So, can dog become a boss? Who will make a better boss? Maybe it's peacock. He can become a better boss. He or she can become a better boss. Okay? So, if you're an owl, can you be a performer? A musician? An actor?
Maybe.
Maybe? You can?
Future is an owl. She does explain.
Yes, you gave to that. She's basing on you. Okay? How about eagle? Can eagle work for people? For people?
I didn't know.
That means you say all eagles are bosses. So if your boss is a dove, can he manage an eagle? These are the questions that will be answered in this model. Okay? So now for the fun of it, dari guru, we want to bring you into the superhero character. Okay? For the purpose of fun lah, alright? Let's take 4 characteristics. Okay? 4 characteristics of Marvel. 4 characteristics of Marvel. So we know now what is a dove. We know now what is an owl. We know now what is a peacock, right? And also eagle. Sekarang, we want to convert this into a superhero. Why? For application purpose. Okay? Let's go through that. Thor is eagle. Okay? Thor is eagle. Iron Man is peacock. Boleh kan? Iron Man can become a peacock, right? Because you always like to show off. Betul? Yeah? Iron Man always like how the way he fly, how the way he land. Semua nak tunjuk. Right? Dia punya muka pun dia nak tunjuk-tunjuk. Dia punya gadgets, all his uniform, everything he want to show off, right? So that's peacock. Okay? And the way they walk, the way they stand in style, they think that they are so, like that kan? So, gaya betul benar that's peacock. Okay, so dove is Black Panther. Okay, dove is Black Panther. And last but not least, Doctor Strange is owl. Okay, so now, this is the 4 characteristics from Marvel that we have connected to dove. Okay, so how many of you are dove? Again, dove, angkat tangan. So dove is Black Panther. Okay, eagle, siapa? Eagle tak ada. Kenny, okay, so Kenny is Thor. Kenny dah satu orang kan? Okay. You're happy with Thor? just dove. We are not just owl. We are not just peacock. There is some part of us, we are also peacock. If you are an eagle, you are also peacock, right? There are some part of us, we are also dove. So actually, we have all four characteristics in us. Tapi what is the main one? Is what the results you got, right? So now, how do you communicate across different personalities? So now every morning I tengok Beth datang kerja, Penny datang kerja, lepas tu Eja comes, Joe comes, and then I see them all laughing, have breakfast, sit down together, chit chat. But they are all different birds. They are all different birds, right? How they come, they can reach that. How do you communicate across different personalities? How does these personalities communicate? Okay, so our next exercise, this is what I'm going to do. I want to go into the exercise first and then go into the how it benefits you. Now in your team, all of you go into your team. Dove, go into Dove team. Dove is who? Which captain? Dove is who? Black Panther. Okay. So come to one side. Come. Dove come to one side. Okay. Alright. And then out. Siapa out? Okay. You and Jojo. Okay, and then peacock. Peacock only one lah. Okay, peacock is one. Maybe there's three there. There's four there. Okay, maybe one of you can masuk peacock. Who wants to volunteer to be peacock? Okay, come. Eagle also tak apa, tu is okay. That one satu je usia.
Yeah.
Okay, usia kan.
Kan peacock suka bising-bising kan.
Eagle, two of you, right? Okay. So in your group, okay, I thought I will have 3 to 4 lah. So just because you all have 2 or 3 of you, in your group, I want you to create number 1 a group cheer. Okay. Number 2, choose one mascot. That is between the 2 of you, I want you to do a mascot. Okay. So that means choose one identifier to reflect your personality. What is it? So if it's Black Panther, try to come up with either a mask, a chain, a glove, and things. Any one of it. So you know how Black Panther looks like, right? So try to create something out of to show that this is Black Panther. This is a little bit on your creative side. So both of you are the same personality. There the 3 of you are the same personality. Here same personality kan. So come up with a design. That is the 2 of you work. Choose one person is going to be the mascot. Okay, that person can have either the cake or the nails or what else? Mandala of lights. If you can create one light for that person who is out, so you create one or eye patch or hanger. Can you come up with this activity? I give you 10 minutes to do this activity. Okay, so come up with that and one group cheer. Okay, that means the 2 of you do one cheer. Alright, so and later you're going to present, this is my mascot and we represent Captain Who, which is what bird, okay, and what is the mascot punya identifier. Okay, alright. So this is your thing. Appoint a group leader. In your case, is 2 of you, right? One. So the mass, peacock. That one is what? Dove. Dove. Team Dove. Team Dove. Team Dove. Okay. Lagi sekali ya. Instruction. Now the group is small, right? There's only 2 or 3 of you. Initially, my idea there was going to be 4 to 5 of you, right? So now 2 or 3 of you, what you do, the person who become mascot, you get decorated. The person who is decorating you will present. Fair or not? So one of you can present, the other person, you will be the model lah. Alright? So between the two of you, you don't have to do a full identifier. Just choose one. One item only to show this is Black Panther, to show this is Doctor Strange, to show this is Thor, to show this is Iron Man. Boleh? Okay? And then what you all need to do is to create a group cheer. Between the two of you, come up with just one group cheer. Alright? After this, when you present, I will ask you a question that is related to how you both work together. Okay? Okay? It is now 2:40. I give you 10 minutes to complete this exercise. Then at 2:50, we will continue back our discussion. In the meantime, you can grab yourself some donuts. Kamu tahu ya? You seorang. You want to do? One of you want to see eagle. So this donuts was given to us by our shelf retailer. One of the shelf retailers, sedap the donut, very very nice. So this is their signature. They got other flavors too. So this is their signature. They have chocolate. They have no. Shelf retailers actually bought for us. So this from this shop.
It's delicious as we bring it here.
Yeah. So I think the classic one is the different. You can try the classic one.
Even if she said cannot make it, like you always like you start sharing.
Aku nak tengok lukisan sendiri.
Siap. Okay, just
Okay, next time kita dulu. Yes, thank you. Everybody give them a round of applause.
Okay, why?
Do you need a mic?
No. So we are here, which is Thor. There will be our mascot tonight. Okay. Present to you our mascot.
Okay.
Sampai master ya.
Okay. Do you have a group cheer, both of you?
Okay, ready eh? Who we are?
We are
Thor. Who got?
Oh no. Okay.
So our mascot is this eye patch, which means even the Thor only macam guna satu mata je, tapi dia still sharp guna satu mata. And then our second mascot is Kendo, but Kendo, I don't know, it was the
Also, it's an identifier, yes.
Kalau rasa sebab kau dah berlending dengan contoh kan?
Ah. Okay.
So Kendo is like dia dominance macam Kendo is kuat untuk dominate the world lah.
Okay, thank you. Can you elaborate a little bit on your characteristic? Sebagai eagle, which characteristic suits you the most?
Let me myself.
Okay. Guys, listen.
I think for now, because for the past few months, I was a dog.
Okay.
And then when I do the observation, like the box now is mine is equal, and I think I'm a decision maker.
Okay. So you are always on the decision maker side. Is it? Okay.
Basically,
Kind of. Okay. How about you? She's going to pretend to be an eagle now, okay?
Honestly, goal oriented because I always do things like straightforward to achieve the goal. And
It's okay, let's not confuse your character. Kasihan you. Okay, so thank you for stepping in as an eagle to assist me. Okay, as both of you being an eagle, right? Okay, let's say being an eagle. What was your challenge working out? Did you have a challenge?
like I said, I was a decision maker.
So she's a decision maker. Because as an eagle, they like to make decisions. They are very clear of their goals, right? So they are a little more sila and see. Betul. Oh, sila. Thank you so much. Okay, next. So you know the drill, You know the drill now, So you're going to come outside. You're going to do your group cheer, okay? And then show your identifier, your superhero identifier and what it means, okay? And then I will show your characteristic. Tell us what relates to you as that DOB in one of it, okay? Next. Peacock. So Jose is not a peacock, but you're going to pretend to be a peacock, okay? Peacock. Very good.
Okay, so we need to do our share dulu ya.
Yes, yes.
Okay, good job. Ready? Ready tak? Ready tak? Lucu Piko.
Yeah.
yang dibeli dari Korea itu ya. Lepas yang juga as a Jew, as your daughter, you know. And of course here the audience is daughter or maybe as a sister. So when you come to office as a colleague, ya kan? So berarti life is you have to pakai topeng masing-masing di waktu ya masing-masing. You cannot put one topeng, one mask, and at home also sama, at work also sama, in school also sama. Alright. So in other words, you need to adjust to the situation and wear on the right mask. Ya. And so now my Iron Man.
Thank you. So as a peacock, each of the characteristics suits you and relates to you.
Okay, so for me, I think I'm more on the enthusiastic. You know, enthusiastic for me here means that a lot of things that I want to do with my full enthusiasm. I want to betul-betul lakukan sesuatu. You know, if you don't have that enthusiasm, it's just like people will know, people can tell. You buat sebarangan just to run, or betul-betul you have the semangat, you have the enthusiastic to get the job done. So to me, that one describe me a lot when it comes to peacock. Okay, my peacock boy.
I think I have had a bad night
Why that factor?
because literally adalah awal-awal sangat Bapak isteri isteri dia akan pakai so as a
And peacock also they are so into themselves, right? So sometimes they are so busy thinking about themselves so much that they forget for other people are waiting. I need to also look into other things, right? It is not that they are not responsible. It's just that their focus is so much on themselves that they tend to forget there are other things to do, right? So that's why sometimes they bad people. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, ini satu hadiah lah. Last time we ya. Sini dia suka sama.
This is popular request.
Nanti masuk YouTube ada one. You kaya, I also kaya. Rekod ah.
untuk mindset.
Okay, popularity. Okay. Pick up.
Okay, out. The mysterious Let the doctor switch.
Ada lagi tu tadi tadi.
Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. We are the so like the key items of our Christmas history.
Okay.
Because this is kind of like represents the rain. Rain is not
of explaining in a very analytical manner.
Yes.
So detailed, right? So that is how. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, last but not least, we save the best for the the Black Panther. I see, I got no music, I thought I can connect. Nasib baik Black Panther tak ada lagi. Dari Black Panther. Okay, go ahead. Represents the protection. That's very good. Thank you. Can you relate to your individual selves? Which one relates to you? Which characteristics relate to you? Okay, tell us more about it. Okay. Okay, understand. How about you, Asia? Clinical risk taker. Okay, explain. Okay, kenapa? Okay. Tak nak apa-apa perubahan. You rather just go with the flow. Jangan kacau. I'm happy. I'm relaxed. I just want this. Yes, and your peace, right? So that is growth actually. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we saw all of you were sitting together with your, except for some of you became pemain import lah kan. So I want you all to take this. Okay, remember like what I think Kenny said. When she first came, she was like a dove. Lepas tu dia jadi eagle. Okay, every one of us have got semua karakter ni. Empat kita ada EOPE. But what is the main character? That is our personality. Now, your personality, kalau kita tengok iceberg kan, siapa pernah tengok cerita Titanic? Okay, there's an iceberg, right? So when you look at an iceberg, I just want to share with you when you look at an iceberg, like this kan, sorry, when you look at an iceberg, dia macam ni kan, lepas tu this is your sea level, right? What you can see is just this. What is beneath the sea is a lot deeper. Betul? So your personality is only here. Right? But everything else about you is here. Which is your character. Which is your religion. Which is your upbringing. Which is your education. Right? Tapi a lot of times bila kita kerja dalam satu kumpulan it is always reliant on this personality. Just like that, just like that. That is why it is important for you to understand which personality you are coming from. That is why whenever tadi saya beritahu, don't judge someone just the personality. Because the personality can be changed, can be molded. I am an owl. Tapi if I want to lead a team, I need to move to become an eagle. Betul? Okay, so I need to become an eagle so I can motivate. I can, somebody got to make a decision, right? If everybody is making decision, can you make the right decision? Tak boleh kan? So that's why you need to become an eagle. If I want to do a job, like analyze, okay? Our client tell us, daripada feedback form tu, can you analyze and tell me, I want A, I want B, I want C. Can I be a peacock? I cannot do this job. I have to go for my facial. I got no time. Am I right? I have to quickly change into a dove, sit down, put on my thinking cap, go through one by one, become very detailed. Because I need to take on the dove characters. Betul? Or you need a dove person next to you. Hey, I tak boleh buat kerja ni, I need your help. Come sit down, let's go. So you need to leverage, you need to ambil kesempatan your teammates punya strength. Right? So that's why whenever it's an IT problem, I look up for somebody because I know that's not my strength. Right? So when it comes to creativity, like when we first started the session, I asked, who can do Macarena? I called both of you in. So as a team, we have to work together because we need a dove, we need an eagle, we need a peacock, okay? We need an owl. Betul? Alright, that brings us to the next exercise. Let's leverage personality strength for team success. Okay? Now, there's only 8 of you now. Okay? Each one characteristic form one group and another group. That means I want in one group there is a dove, there is a peacock, there is a eagle, and there is a owl. Boleh? Can? Try to form that group. You are what? Afiq is what again? Dove. Okay. Tadi siapa dove? Okay, how many dove? 3. Okay, so you remain as a peacock lah then? Okay, so I need 4 in one group. Can we go into one group? One group here, one group here. Come on, please come and join. This is a peacock. Then you go. What are you doing now? Dove. Okay. Tadi you memang dove. Kan dia nak dove. Siapa sini dove? Okay. Again. How many dove? 4 dove here. 4 dove here. Okay, now okay. Alright. So I want you to wear your same hat as a respective personality. Now, each group must consist of all 4 characters, okay? Understand how different personalities contribute to the performance by building stronger collaboration, leverage individual strength effectively. Okay? So I want you to take a paper. Shall I give you a paper or shall I give you all give you all. Okay, maybe this one, jangan buang. At the back. There was another one, right? Is there another one? Yes. You can take a new one or you can just turn back. Okay? Alright. So I want you is maybe you need to do team building. Okay, team building for 60 people. Let's say 60 people team building. 6 only. Alright, so as a dove, you contribute how you will support this. As an eagle, how you will support this. As a peacock, how you will support this. So peacock will say, I will manage by being the MC. Because I like the attention, I can perform. Like that. Macam tu, okay? So like that. So give two points each is good enough. How you will make that project a success by working in a team. Can you do that? Okay, so you have 15 minutes for that. And then choose a speaker to present, or all four of you can take turns to present. Is 3:19 now? Can we get it at 3:31? Boleh ya? Afiq? Okay. No worries.
So what courses, what content that you're gonna provide, and also for logistics to ensure that the venue is okay with the seat and with the arrangement is okay. Like if I walk into the hall, why are these tables here supposed to be there? Things like that.
Thank you.
And so basically I realized with people, so like I will mention to maintain the harmonies in the building, and also I will educate the engagement. If for understand if the instructor, so I will do that. To make sure that everything will go smoothly and then.
Okay, thank you. Next.
Next is Nika. So, as usual, Nika is an attention seeker.
Okay.
So, my role is to make sure that all the participants just entertain my me and focus on the activity. So, as long as much as so, whenever
So self-conscious already, Nika. So self-conscious, look at me, look at me, you know.
so, so whenever they mention me, that's why another role becomes is I become the instructor. So they will listen to me.
Okay, thank you. Next, last.
And also for people,
Take the wrong time and write them on. Get the project done.
I think it is really good enough. Without control, leader, the things will work.
Correct.
And also to resolve many conflicts that come from the
Yes. There has to be only one captain, right? So we need to respect that one captain. Let the captain take on the leadership role when the rest of us are supporting the captain. Right? Okay, thank you so much. Amazing, amazing. Okay. So how the group activity strengthens team performance helps leaders understand how team members think and behave. Okay, so it's not only for only the executive, only if you're at clerical level, you know, then you can work, right? Even the leaders need to understand, right? If a leader is a dove, if a leader is a peacock, if a leader is a cow, you know, you cannot just think, okay, the rest of you better behave like an owl, better behave like how I like it. No. So they need to make sure that they are able to, lower down their strengths. For example, if I am an eagle, I am very assertive, right? I want everything my way. If I were to say that, sometimes I will miss some good ideas from my teammates because only I am giving idea. I'm not listening to the rest of you, right? So sometimes we have to also and helping them with their limitations. Right? Next,